What's up, Honda fans? I'm Honda Laura, and today we are doing a great review on the 2020 Honda CR-V in the EXL trim level. So let's get it going. As always, we'd like to say thank you to Herb Chambers Honda of Seekonk for letting us take out the CR-V today. The CR-V got a little revamp for the 2020 model year. We have here the EXL model, which is the third trim level. Let's start off with the exterior features. So starting off at the front end, the 2020 model year got a lovely little resculpting on their front end. They've gone along with this blacked out concept, so you can see a new black accent piece on the grille, and they also have a added brushed metal accent piece along the resculpted bumper. It does look really great. There's projector beam headlights, LED daytime running lights, and new LED fog lights. Down along the side, there is a new redesigned 18-inch alloy wheel. I think they're really pretty. It's kind of like a flower design. Moving down a little bit farther, you see the chrome accents along the window. The mirrors are heated. They have turn signal indicators, and there is a blind spot information system. This is the great new thing that they did. So whenever there's a vehicle in your blind spot, it's going to illuminate on the mirror and let you know to proceed with caution. My favorite part of Honda is the smart entry system that's on the door handles. So all you have to do is have your key fob with you. You can unlock and lock just from the sensor, and it has an auto walkway. So as long as you get a certain distance away with your key fob, it'll automatically lock. And to go along with these chilly New England fall and transitioning to winter days, they have a remote engine start. Can't beat that. EXL comes with the sunroof, and then moving down a little bit farther is a new capless fuel filler system on the upside. Down along the backside. Lovely, lovely design on the backside of the CR-V. I think the energy matches the front and the back. It's just enough. You have a deck lid spoiler. You have the chrome spanning the width. Backup camera standard. There is a power lifting tailgate and a resculpted bottom bumper with another little brushed metal accent piece. Now let's take a look under the hood. Under the hood of the 2020 Honda CR-V EXL is a 1.5 liter turbocharged direct injection 4-cylinder engine, which produces 190 horsepower. It is paired with a CVT transmission, and altogether they yield 27 city, 32 highway, and a combine of 29 miles per gallon. The Honda CR-V is a staple in the lineup. Every model year just keeps getting better and better. That was the exterior. Now let's take a look at the interior. So here we are behind the wheel of the 2020 Honda CR-V. The EXL trim level brings you leather interior. I absolutely love the new seat design for this generation of CR-V. It is super duper comfortable. They have a really nice high back on the seats, and they're really comfortable on either side. All throughout, the materials used are really, really elegant looking. So you do have a nice feel to it. You don't think you're in just kind of like a you know, lower end kind of Honda vehicle. It does seem a little bit more luxurious. You have the wood grain accent throughout, brushed metal, and there's all these little accent pieces throughout. One of my favorite things is the gauge cluster up front. I love the design. It's just really colorful, and it's a lot of different screens and things that you can see up front. It's very user-friendly. It's quick. Couple buttons on your steering wheel help you navigate through it, and it just alleviates a lot of need for you to take your eyes off of the wheel, because most of the things that you need from here are available right here. So it's a really great setup and design. The steering wheel is also a really great design. It's one of my favorites. Leather wrap steering wheel and shifter knob with the EXL trim level, and it's one of the 3-point connections. I love all the buttons. They're really easy to use, easy to find. And, you know, even if you don't want to take your eyes away from the wheel, you can just feel them. All the buttons are different. So it's a really great design and setup. Honda's display audio system is functioning with your touchscreen right up front here. It's also very user-friendly, self-explanatory, and easy to navigate through. With this, you have your AM, FM, XM radio, Android Auto, and Apple CarPlay, so you have your streaming sources. There is options for maps on there as well. Backup camera is right through here and 3 different views. There's a lot of physical buttons as well for your volume and your climate controls. Dual climate controls and heated seats. Love that. The Econ button, just to further boost your already great fuel economy. Electronic parking brake hold, I always use that when I go through drive-thrus so the car doesn't roll forward and you don't have to hold your foot on the brake. The auto idle is another new thing for the CR-V as well. So when you come up to a stoplight or stop sign, an extended stop, it's kind of like a hybrid thing where the engine will turn off, save you a little bit of gas. Down a little bit further, you see your 2 USB connections that they've moved down a little bit more centrally located and easier to use and locate. A lot of different storage compartments, your cup holders, change pocket, and then a large middle console and different trays and organizers that you can use to store your stuff. And then the armrest moves forward and back. That's also a really great thing. Another plus that I love that the CR-V has in the EXL model is the auto dimming rear view mirror. So when people are behind you and they get the brights on, it'll automatically adjust without blinding you. I like that. Also home link buttons. So for garage door openers, security systems, you have those buttons and you can program them right up front there. Now let's take a look at the back seats. So here we are in the back seat of the CR-V. You have 3 seats for, it's a 5-passenger SUV vehicle. A lot of passenger volume is 102.9 cubic feet. And then you have a lot of different things. There are 2 USB chargers in the back here. There is a armrest and cup holder, and you have the cool speakers in the door. Now let's take a look at the cargo area. So here we are in the way back, and like I said, there is the auto lifting tailgate. So all you have to do is just push the button, it lifts up by itself. Save you all that effort, and it reveals 39.2 cubic feet of luxurious cargo space in the back. Well, one of my favorite things that they do have in here that I always used on my CR-V was the pull tabs on the side. So if you wanted to put something large, a large item in here, but you don't want to run around to the doors and put your seat down, all you have to do is just pull the paddle and the seats just automatically collapse right down. It's really cool. Super easy to use, right? And then it also comes with the privacy screen as well. So also with your tinted windows in the back, your privacy glass, you also have this, so nobody's gonna see any of your stuff. And then all you have to do is just hit the 1 button and it closes and all your stuff is there. Voila. So that was our exterior and interior. Now we're gonna drive it. I love driving the CR-V. It's a little bit higher up, so you get a nice clear view. It's a full-size SUV, so you know you have a large windshield there, a bunch of windows. There's a very minimal blind spots, and like I said before, the seat is extremely comfortable in the new CR-V. The CR-V has always been super duper quiet. I love the minimal noise from the road, and you know, I always like to jam out when I'm driving, so whether I'm listening to my XM radio or something like a nice podcast from my Apple CarPlay, it's always a really great sound with all the different speakers throughout. So the CR-V also features Honda Sensing. Honda Sensing is so great. It's just a couple of different features to help you drive safer. So it's made up of adaptive cruise control, which is really great if you do a lot of highway driving, commuting. It has like a radar sensor, so it tracks the speed of the car in front of you. If they slow down, you slow down. If they speed up, you speed up. So it's a really cool thing. The collision mitigated braking system is one of my favorites. So if you're not paying attention and there's something in front of you, like a car stops suddenly and you don't react, the car will react for you and it'll apply the brakes, so it'll try to prevent or lessen the severity of any head-on collision. I really like that. And then there's also the lane keeping assist system. I'm not sure why it's super necessary, but it uses the lines in the road to kind of steer the wheel for you, to keep you inside the lines. Maybe good for if you're dozing off and maybe drifting. Really great features. Another great extra that the CR-V EXL model has is the memory seating. So if you're a person that, you know, has a lot of different people, more than one person driving mainly, each one can have your own key fob, and then when you get in, you can have the setting that you want, the seat position, already set up, so you don't have to keep finding the perfect seat position for you and for that person. And that was our review on the 2020 Honda CR-V in the EXL trim level, and it has an MSRP of $31,550. As I said before, the CR-V is just a quintessential vehicle to Honda's lineup. What more could you want? Personally, I'm a big fan of the EX trim level, which is one below that is cloth, not leather, but if you like easy cleanup, the EXL is the model for you. Thank you to Herb Chambers, Honda of Seekonk, for letting us take the CR-V. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, leave us a comment. I'm Honda Laura, and I'll see you next time. Thank you. Yay!